Officials say Bill Capri, better known as KodakBlack, violated the conditions of his pretrial release. This mugshot is from his initial arrest last year when troopers pulled him over for driving with an expired driver's license and tags and found drugs on him.
Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the being. Come on, officially.
Broward County officials have just confirmed it. The KodakBlack felony trafficking case is officially moving to trial. And the date's locked, late 2025. But here's the kicker. Instead of rehab, Kodak is going to court. And his reaction? Unhinged. He went live on TikTok looking completely out of it, eyes empty, face pale, like someone who knew the worst was coming.
Absolutely, I like that. All right, DP, thank you for this.
Yeah, you was
All right, coming up next, I want to play some Drew Hill. I got Camper, I got Anita Baker, all on the way. My name is Jimmy Rodriguez. I'm in for Shelby Russian today.
Hot 105.
From a lawyer watching this unfold outside the courtroom, the way law enforcement and prosecutors are locking eyes and whispering in court sends a clear message. Kodak's grace period is over. This isn't about negotiation anymore. It's about punishment. The only question now is, how many years will they throw at him?
Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the being. Come on, officially. All right. You know your license is no good, but I'm not too worried about that. That's a ticket, right? That's a ticket.
KodakBlack's been out on bond for months now, but let's be real, he's been anything but careful. In fact, his behavior has been downright disturbing. Need proof? Just look at that unhinged live stream from 2 weeks ago, Kodak pacing. Like a man possessed, leaping onto kitchen counters, yelling in gibberish, barely speaking English. That wasn't entertainment. That was a meltdown.
Everything got the sentence. You want a Mac? Got some sentence. Got the sentence. Adventures, boys. Got some sentence. Boy, want you want your pack. Yeah, stuck on the Mac. Hey, stuck on the Mac. Then a bed rest. There's a long nap because she took it out today and you can't do it back.
This time, there's no dodging it. KodakBlack is heading to prison. Why? Because this is the second time he's been busted on the exact same charge. It all started back on February 28th, 2022. Not that long ago, a repeat offender, Kodak pleaded not guilty to gun and possession charges, admitted to being drunk, but swore he wasn't on anything else. The court didn't buy it then, and they definitely won't now.
I was on the and I was asleep in front of my family house, bro. And that's it. I was on that drink, sleep in front of my people's house, but that ain't illegal. And that ain't illegal. So all that shit is just the process that it had to be any other mud shot. The process that even though like bogus is plastered all over the internet, then on top of that, it's like, bro, like I'm Haitian. And then it's just like my era, bro. Like now, like man, you better.
Not long after that chaotic Instagram live, the feds swarmed Kodak's Florida home, and just like that, he was in custody. But this time, Kodak made a strategic move. He hired Brian Cohen, a heavyweight attorney who managed to pull off a rare deal rehab instead of 2 years behind bars. It was a miracle loophole, but Kodak was about to blow it.
Real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in Orange after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month.
It is just unjust and not right about this situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way you tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample. That'll clear you.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his
But now that KodakBlack has repeated the exact same offense, the prosecutors smell blood. They're not aiming for leniency. They're aiming to make an example out of him. And Kodak? He's practically handing them the ammo. Every live stream, every bizarre video, it's all evidence. Just look at that viral clip of him eating fried chicken in the middle of the street, dressed like he's in a cosplay of chaos, looking half dead, like a zombie fresh off a bender. The prosecution won't even have to try.
Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother. Oh, hold on, please. I want to be part of. Bro, I want to join that, bro. I want to be down
here. Kodak Black has been spiraling all year, and at this point, fans need to face the brutal truth. This isn't just about charges or court dates anymore. It's about survival. During one particularly dark Instagram live, Kodak didn't just rant. He whispered something chilling. "I'm just waiting to die." And the world watched in silence.
While we waiting on other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Everybody let time do it. Bro, time is the best. What you call it? Whether it's gonna heal or whatever, it's gonna let time do it. You gotta be patient. Love is patient. Love is kind. You know, like I'm saying, it makes absolutely zero sense. No sense at all. But try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world on. Everybody on. Your man on. Your tongue. Everybody again. While we waiting, while we just down here waiting on one.
He wasn't just spiraling, he was quoting the internet's cruelty in real time, reading aloud from a viral tweet that said, "Every time I see Kodak, I feel depressed, it's dark." Then he snapped, "That man got 4 baby mamas." Read, "And not one of you gold-digging girls actually give a damn. Where are y'all now?" In that same live, Kodak accused them of waiting on his death like vultures. And in another one, he name-dropped all 4 baby mamas, confessing he's never felt real love in his life.
You right, never, bro. I never had a bit of love. I never experienced love before. I never experienced it. I never experienced it, bro. I never experienced it, bro. I never did, bro. I never did, bro. I never experienced love, bro. I never did, bro. I never had it. I never had it, bro. I never had it, bro. I never had it.
Even Kanye West couldn't stay silent. The spiral was too loud, too public. In a rare moment of clarity, they spoke up, practically begging the hip-hop community to step in. "Kodak needs help," he said, "not clout, not shade, help," and he called on other Florida rappers to show up, because at this point, it's life or death.
So I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm going to flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said rappers and all that, but right now, I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't, I know y'all think I'm crashing out. Y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself. And look, man, please don't, I know I said a lot, and just let me go down there and go.
But by that same night, it was painfully clear Kodak needs saving from himself. There he was, pacing in circles, sweating, mumbling, claiming to be Drake's favorite rapper. Maybe he is. But that's not the point. The point is, he looked strung out, completely gone. And instead of helping the so-called friend recording the video, just kept filming like it was content, not a cry for help.
Drake's favorite rapper.
Who?
I'm his favorite rapper.
You Drake favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Nah.
He always say that, even his people always say that. They always say that. Even when he, you know what I mean? Even when he ain't around, cause and shit like, oh, no, it's real.
Now, before we go further, we have to ask, how did we even get here? Because back in 2023, when KodakBlack first got hit with trafficking and possession charges, he went to rehab and that move completely froze his career. No new songs, no chaotic. IG lives, Kodak all but vanished from the spotlight, but while locked away, something changed. He got better, he started writing again. He worked out daily, people said he looked clearer, even stronger. Then, 1 week after getting out, he dropped Walk, a banger that hit 33 million views and shot him straight back to the top. But that success? It didn't ground him. It gassed him up. and soon after he appeared on a Kaisenet livestream trying to ride the wave, only Kodak wasn't okay, sweating, twitching, swatting at ghosts, mumbling random words no one understood. It was live, and it was scary.
Say, but at times we feel good. That's what you say sometimes. Yeah. I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh.
The morning after that chaotic live stream, Kodak jumped back on IG Live, trying to clean up the mess. His voice was shaky, his eyes still glazed, and this time there was no denying it. He admitted it, said he'd been messing with some extracurricular items, no filters. No excuses. Just Kodak, crashing back to reality in front of thousands. Again.
Come on, say y'all people like who be on that, y'all be on all type, y'all be on say all type of stupid. But I take one and y'all be so hurt. Y'all wanna like it anyway. Yeah. Everybody else who be coming like on that timing, they ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come into life some kind of way and trying to like look any type of list. Yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look, bro, try to like, and then
With millions watching, Kodak's relapse hit hard. Fans were heartbroken. He broke his sobriety and did it live, looking completely out of control. The backlash was brutal, and it didn't go away. For months, the hate clung to him like a shadow. Even at a local football game, a fan came up and said, "I love it when you're sober." But Kodak, he didn't take it well. Not at all.
I love when Kodak's sober. Chain sober. I love sober.
That is going for two.
I know it's sober. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Sober for what? Too young, sober. Young, sober.
Then came the Baltimore Ravens game, and Kodak showed up again, this time looking completely out of it right in front of the fans. Unsteady, eyes blank, movements slow. And the internet noticed fast. One viral tweet summed it up. NFL fans are worried for rapper KodakBlack's health after he appeared visibly off while greeting Lamar Jackson at the Ravens game. What was supposed to be a feel-good moment turned into another public red flag.
Hey, Kodak, what you gotta say about the Ravens, big G? I love Ravens. Hello. Hey, what about that boy LJ, man? What you gotta tell the flock about that boy LJ, man? Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Hey, that boy Yak in the city. Yeah, Yak in the city. I live out here. Hello. Yeah, Yak in the city. Baltimore. Let them know.
For many in the rap game, this was the final straw. They'd watched Kodak spiral long enough. The erratic lives, the drug-out appearances, the headlines. It was time to step in, and it started quietly with rapper Bunk, someone who knew. Rock bottom personally, he reached out, not for clout, not for drama, but because it was clear, Kodak didn't need more fame. He needed saving.
Man, we worried about you. You don't look too healthy. In front of outside looking in, it's obvious that you're and I don't believe for 1 second you just doing for your own enjoyment. Nah, you trying to find something to fill up that void that's within your chest. See, I've been where you at right now, but by the grace of God, I'm clean. Them strongholds have been pulled down. Them chains are broken. So I'm qualified to talk about this. You got to make a decision, bro. You got too many people looking up to you, and from one father to another, gotta set the right example for your son. This coming from somebody who genuinely cares. So if you come across this video,
Then came the announcement that hit different. Wallow and Gilly had stepped in, two voices of reason. Two men who'd been through it. They sat Kodak down and told him straight, "Don't ever doubt yourself." And then Wallow said the words that cut through all the noise. "You got them babies counting on you." For once, Kodak listened. But would it be enough?
Never doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna be in pain, but them babies counting on you, you gotta be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, "Oh man, a lot of people need you," and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat and I was young, Gil was young. Live. And I'm telling you that because you see that love, that lady gave you. See how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people want to laugh, they want to joke, they want to criticize. They don't know your pain. I don't know your pain. But I know one thing.
As they tried to reason with Kodak, the message was simple. Your life isn't just yours anymore, according to Google. He has 5 children, and he's also the sole provider for his entire family. A lot of lives ride on his stability. But then, the unthinkable. Just one day later, Kodak got invited to the White House, a career-defining moment. And somehow, even there, he was tweaking right in front of history.
If all of us was just one color, if all of us was just blue or green, oh, if everybody was smart, you gotta have some dumb people. Oh, what if everybody was rich?
With the clip going viral, backlash exploding online, Kodak finally broke his silence. This time, there were no jokes. No filters, just a tired man facing the wreckage. He issued an apology, not just to fans, but to everyone. And for once, it felt real. He said he wants to use his influence to do better, to change. The question is, will he?
Cause like, I'm some whole kind of like, Kanye the only tell did it, cause he know he ain't a lot of the other, look at me. I'm clean, yeah. In her,
Now here's the part that should terrify everyone every moment we just talked about, the lives. The breakdowns, the videos of KodakBlack completely strung out will be played in front of a judge. On a screen, in a courtroom. This is real, and the argument is simple. Kodak can't survive in the free world. He either needs to be locked up to get clean, or disappear into a long-term rehab before he destroys himself completely. So now we ask you, which road should he take? Prison ... or a second chance? Because this might be his last shot either way.